2006 from SCP Animated. Favorite characters, guys. This is gonna be so good. I love
We landed safely,
the
Commander,
series.
but I don't have eyes on it yet. The last known location of the creature was just northwest of here.
It's like an old
Look!
television series. Haha, the sound effects are great too.
Must be close. Ah, those tracks are huge. Keep your phaser handy, Fontana. We
My
shoot
wife's
the kill.
father watches a lot of shows like this, believe it or not. It's awesome.
Wait.
You walk in
Did
her
you
house
hear
and she's
that?
watching old cowboy movies or space movies like this. What do you guys
You're
hear?
getting spooked, Lieutenant. Unless you see clear
Too
signs of movement,
spooky, it's
there's
called.
no reason to.
Uh-oh. Look at the moon on the string back there.
Oh, my
The
God.
special effects.
Yes.
Oh, Space Godzilla. Raw.
Behold my fury! You never stood a chance, weak little
Oh my
spaceman!
What in the world? So
my
cheesy,
God.
man. Yeah.
SCP-2006 is so pathetic.
Oh,
That's
don't say
2006?
that. I think it's cute.
What up, Dr.
Not exactly
Collingwood?
what you'd expect from a
What
Keter
up,
class.
Gustav? A
You
Keter
know,
class?
normally it appears as a regenerating super lizard,
Or a demigod trying to wipe out all of
Interesting.
humanity.
but it keeps getting distracted by watching all those old sci-fi movies.
What? Oh, Dr. Buck. Look, she's
Good
not amused.
evening.
Oh, Dr.
She's got
Buck.
high boots
My
on
apologies.
today, bruh.
We were just monitoring the activity of SCP-2006.
I can see that.
You should observe the subject for this, Dr. Buck.
She's-
It's a riot.
She's so soulless
I highly doubt
sometimes.
that. Plus, I have more important things to attend to than whatever nonsense you two are up to.
Oh, come on. Even a sourpuss such as yourself
Oh.
occasionally has to have a laugh.
Have a little
Yeah, take a
fun,
look.
Dr. Buck.
Need I remind both of you that this is a Keter class SCP that can shapeshift into any form it desires. There is no way to damage it. Its abilities are unlimited. It has the potential to be one of the most dangerous SCPs in the entire
The
Foundation.
potential.
Then why isn't it? If it can change into anything it wants, why not pick something scarier?
Right.
It has a poor understanding of what truly frightens people, and the Foundation intends to keep it that way.
Oh
Imagine
my god.
if it saw the horrors of war, the fallout of a nuclear explosion, or the
gosh.
effects of a natural disaster. Real human loss.
Imagine if it knew what
That
tax.
is why we need to placate it with these silly monster movies, and
Would
why it
tax
can
you.
never be allowed to breach containment.
Wow.
Speaking of which, it
So
appears the movie's
containment-
over. Have either of you seen Dr. Loaf?
So containment,
Only
I
Foundation
guess,
members with
fools it
acting
into
experience
thinking
are
what
allowed
it's
to
into,
interact with
so-
SCP-2006.
I can go. I was a theater major in college.
I'm sure your mother was very proud.
She wasn't.
Have
Poor
fun, you two.
Gustav, dude. Poor Gustav, man.
When you enter, the anomaly will try to frighten you.
Right.
No matter what form it takes, you must pretend to be terrified of it.
All right.
Understood?
Got it, Dr. Buck.
Good. Don't screw this
So
up.
he's gonna pretend, he's gonna act like he's scared. Oh, as a dinosaur. A very,
It is I, the terrifying creature that rose from the depths of the ocean!
very bad looking
Lizard man,
kaiju.
beg for your life!
Oh, please.
Please, I beg you, have mercy.
It's just me, Doc. I got you good, huh?
What?
SCP-2006. Oh, thank goodness. I was terrified.
Scaring people is what I'm best at! Boo!
This is so silly.
Wow. Real subtle character work,
Real
Gustav.
subtle.
Still got it. So I'm guessing you want the tape back?
Wow.
Yes, if you don't mind. Do you, enjoy it?
You bet! It was a real masterpiece. The sets, the costumes. Wow! Another super scary monster for my arsenal.
So, big bad apes from outer space.
That's
So they play it old
good?
tapes.
So
It's
I've
fooled
gotta
into
ask,
thinking that's
do
what's
you have
scary.
any feedback for me?
Feedback?
Feedback?
I know I scared you real good, but I want to do even better next time. There's always room for improvement, you know.
I don't think I can take any more
He's a-
improvement.
he's a-
You'll give me a heart attack.
Over and under.
But seriously, what can I do to amp up the spooks? What are you really afraid of?
Uh-oh, don't tell him. Oh,
well,
she's thinking
puppies.
about Dr. Green.
And kittens.
Agent Green.
Butterflies. Yeah, definitely.
She's thinking about Agent Green. And he was talking about butterflies and kittens.
Got it, Dr. Buck.
I hope he gets better soon.
I know SCP-2006 is super dangerous, but it's actually pretty nice once you start talking to it. Dr. Buck?
She's...
It doesn't matter how
Out
nice
of
it
it.
appears. You do not let your guard down when inside its containment cell.
That's right.
Understood.
Understood.
Good. Thank you,
She
Gustav.
cares. She really does. You could tell it in her voice. She doesn't want to see anybody get hurt because of the whole thing with Dr. Green. Agent Green. I don't know why I keep calling him. Look, he's awake.
You look pathetic.
Yes. Oh, I was so worried.
You sure know how to make a guy feel special.
Wow.
I
He
would
got
think the
hurt
doctor
in the
put no
vampire
laughing
cage.
on his list of restrictions, but
In the
perhaps he
Dracula
should if you're going to make such an awful sound.
What? Are you worried about me?
I didn't enjoy watching you flatline, if that's what you're asking.
Wow, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Too bad it took a near-death experience to get that out of you.
Right. Shy.
So, how much longer do you plan on staying here in intensive care?
Well, it depends on how the organ transplant takes.
Wow.
Since the original was, liquefied.
Right.
What?
Not to mention the
What
blood
got
loss, the giant puncture wounds on my neck.
Yeah.
I'm well aware of the extent of your injuries, Agent Green.
Then you must also be aware that it's just part of the job.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. He got hurt really bad in the Dracula.
I,
I'll have it
filed a
linked,
request
guys.
for the use of SCP-500 when I found out. It was denied.
SCP-500 is Dr. Bright's brother, I think, that heals. You. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I hope we don't lose him, bro. I'd be so mad if Agent Green died. Because they showed him recovering, I think he's in the clear. But it's gonna be cool to see this relationship develop. And Too Spooky is a very interesting SCP altogether. I wonder what would happen if it would actually be influenced by real horror. Like I said, like taxes. Love you guys. I'm gonna link Dracula Factory so y'all know what I was talking about if this is the first video you see from me. At any rate, thanks for being here, guys. I love y'all. SCP Animated Tales from the Foundation. Make sure to sub to him, as well as a couple other SCP Animated Tales from the Foundation reaction videos I did. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off. We'll see you next time.
Break it down.